Starting. Okay, go.
Good afternoon, everyone. How y'all doing?
Great.
Great.
Are y'all glad y'all came today?
Yes.
Good. So we are now to the part that you've all been waiting for. I'm going to share about myEcon, the personal financial success company, what it's done in my life and my finances, and what it's done for tons of associates across the United States of America. So let's get into it. I found this opportunity. I'm going to share my testimony later, but it's transformed my finances. It's allowed me to be able to do things I never thought I would, and I'm able to help out in my community and teach these strategies to other people. So myEcon. myEcon is short for my economy. I don't worry about what the world economy is doing. I'm focused on my economy, and if we were all able to do this individually, collectively, we could change our nation's economy. So myEcon is a 13-year-old company. This isn't a fly-by-night. This isn't some startup. According to Small Business Association, most businesses fail, 30% of businesses fail within the first 2 years. That increases to 50% by 5 years. It increases to 60% by 10 years. myEcon has exceeded that. They're here to stay. And they're debt-free. They were debt-free at inception. They're debt-free to this day. And who better to show you how to become debt-free than a company that's done it and is leading by example? We are technology-driven. We have apps. We use the internet. I work from my phone. We're based in Atlanta, Georgia. But again, this opportunity is available across the U.S. and its territories. We have helped our associates and members and clients cash flow over $400 million. This isn't the company's revenue. This isn't what the founders are doing. This is what's happening to everyday families. Collectively, they've done over $400 million in cash flow. And they've been doing that using our income shifting membership. So personal financial success. This definition can be different for everyone. What may be success to you may not be success to me, but whatever your personal financial success goal is, myEcon can help you get to that level of success. Every day, Monday through Friday, most of us, we're going to a job. Your goal is to maintain your current lifestyle, but also you're supposed to simultaneously be able to save for your retirement. And so, a little bit of background about me. I was a case manager at the Department of Social Services for 6 years. And I know there's a stigma associated with people, on public assistance, but a lot of my customers were disabled and elderly. They did everything they were supposed to do. They went to school. They got good jobs. They had federal government jobs. For whatever reason, age, health, whatever happened, it put them in a situation where now they had to come and ask for assistance, and a lot of times we weren't really able to help them with the assistance they thought they were going to be able to get. When they started those jobs, they thought, oh, that sounds great, $1,200 a month. But mind you, that was 30, 40-something years ago. Those pensions didn't keep up with inflation. It didn't help them, achieve financial independence. They weren't able to pay off that debt, and for whatever reason, they were asking for assistance. So I see this. And you guys don't have to be a case manager to know this. You can just look at, on your job. Payday, what is everybody doing? They're going out to eat, They're like, oh, let me treat myself, let me do this. That next week, what are they eating? Noodles, or, they're waiting to get their hair and their nails done. So it's just, living paycheck to paycheck. A lot of times you're not even able to think about your future down the line because you're just trying to make ends meet. We have solutions for that to have you, be able to cover your current lifestyle as well as plan for the future. Our solutions. We show you how to have more cash flow, and we have better financial strategies. These are strategies that the wealthy use and very few know, but they messed around and they showed the wrong people. They actually show the right people because these are people that care about other people and they want to help as many people that are willing and open to the information use those same strategies the wealthy do to achieve personal financial success. And these strategies in our system is included in our income shifting membership. And you can also earn business income by sharing this information with others. We have 5 cash flow strategies. Correct your tax withholding, build better credit, minimize taxes and track that through our cash flow manager app, eliminate debt, and investment education. So the first strategy, correcting your tax withholding. According to the IRS, not me, not myEcon, the IRS, over 80% of Americans have too much money withheld from their paycheck. They're being overtaxed, and that's one of the reasons that's keeping them in the paycheck to paycheck, constantly broke. You get paid, and then you pay your bills, and there's barely anything left over. You're being overtaxed to begin with. So that's causing you to lose money. So we show you how to maximize your take-home pay that you can use to eliminate debt, to pay your bills on time, and to invest with that additional income. Build better credit. We have an amazing smart credit system where we show you the fastest, the safest way, you're secure, you're not sharing your information with other people, which lowers your risk for identity theft. We show you how to increase your credit score. You guys saw earlier, Pascal said her credit score has increased just, 10 points since she started applying it. Stephanie Outlaw, her credit score increased 38 points since September using this smart credit system. This works, it's the fastest system, and it's the most affordable system on the market to help you improve your credit score. Also, the beginning of next year, there's going to be a game changer in the credit world, and I believe it's called Ultra FICO, but now they are allowing, they're using your bank statements to kind of give people the opportunity to improve their credit score. So it's like if you consistently for the past 3 months had $400 in your account, or it's showing that you manage your money well, that can help your credit score. But if not, if you're always negative balance, you're always getting these non-sufficient fees, that can hurt your credit score now too. So that's something to keep in mind. But this smart credit system will help you overcome those obstacles and improve your credit score. Our goal is to help everyone improve their credit score to 750 or above, and it's happening every day using this system. So we should have repair, build, and maintain a stellar credit score. Minimizing taxes via cash flow manager. Did anybody drive here today in a car or truck? Anybody have cell phones, laptops, iPads? Anybody traveling? We know Thanksgiving is next week. If you're going to be traveling, this is an expense. These are things you're already doing. Do you have children? Are your children costing you money, or are they making you money? As a home-based business owner, the things you're already doing now become tax deductions. You can write off mileage for your car and truck expenses. You can write off your cell phone. You can write off your internet. You can write off your travel expenses. I pay my children wages. I know some people, if you're already paying an allowance, by paying my children wages, I'm able to deduct up to $12,000 per year per child. And my kids pay themselves an allowance out of the wages that I pay them, but yet they're not costing me money, they're making and saving me money because I'm using the strategies through myEcon's income shifting membership to reduce my taxable income. Debt elimination. I declare debt war. That's my mission, to help as many families as possible get out of debt. Our software enables you to plug in your debt numbers, how much you owe, what your interest rate is, how long, what your contract payment is, and it tells you, you know, it suggests the best order to pay them off in that will save you the most interest and it will eliminate that debt in the shortest amount of time. This frees up extra cash flow as you pay down that debt that you can use towards investments. We have debt elimination training. We have training on our software system and all of the different features that we have. Any given day of the week, you can find training. We have local meetings like this. We have training online. We have conference calls. We have telephone conferences. Investment education. Now, we are financial educators, not financial advisors, but what we do is we teach you the investment terminology and strategies so that instead of you going to a financial advisor and them telling you where to put your money, which might be based on whatever's going to pay them the most commission, you go in there as an educated consumer. You know the terminology, you know what you want to do with your money, and their job is to simply do what you're asking them to do. And it's allowing you to maximize your return on investment because you know which vehicle you want to use, you know your ROI that you want to achieve, and you're able to do that based on this investment education training. And so we live in North America, but does anybody say that? No. We call it the USA, the United States of America. Our country is run as a corporation. Why don't you run your household as such? The tax laws in America favor the business owners. This is why people like Warren Buffett, lawmakers, you know, these big corporations, y'all president, this is how they're able to pay less taxes than their secretaries or, you know, everyday average American families, because the tax laws favor the business owners. And with a home-based business, you have advantages that some of those corporations don't. You don't have that large overhead. You don't have to have a brick and mortar location with, you know, overhead of paying electricity, paying employees, and all of that. You can do it from your home, or as I said, my phone, wherever I am. And it allows you, just as an individual around tax time, if you're just an employee, you may get at most, 5 to 10 deductions. As a home-based business owner, you now can unlock over 475 deductions by simply owning a business from home. We also have discount products and services. It's a powerful retail strategy. We have the smart credit system that I just went over that's helping people improve their credit scores 750 and above in a short amount of time. I tell people, you know, you'll see an increase within 90 days, but a lot of the stories, and I've seen with the clients that have used it, they're seeing results within 30 days. But just to be conservative, I'm saying 90 days. ID Defender. This service right here protects your identity. It's up to $1 million policy should your identity be stolen or compromised. They will help you with that. This happened to me years ago. I had to do the work myself. It took time and money and me trying to prove who I was. I wish I had this because they would have done that work, and it would save me time and money trying to prove, you know, that I'm me and I didn't do, you know, those fraudulent charges. So this is a service that all of these products you can retail. It's available on your website, and you can earn commissions by sharing these products with other people. The Cash Flow Manager. This is an app where you track those expenses that now become tax deductions. You're able to take a receipt, or take a picture of your receipt, and it's stored electronically, so you're not worrying about faded receipts. And it's IRS compliant, so, you know, if for whatever reason you do have an audit, it's available there in your app, stored securely on the cloud. You can also GPS track your mileage. It's a great tool. Within it, it also has the cash flow strategist, which is like a mini electronic financial advisor. You plug your numbers in, it tells you your financial freedom date, it shows you when you'll be financially free, and it shows you when all, you know, your debts will be paid and your investment and all of that. That's included in the Cash Flow Manager. The book Travel. You can offer this link to people that you know, you can book your own travel. Whenever I travel, I book through myself, I get a discount, and I earn commission from traveling. We have, there's a few people in the company that just by marketing this travel, they're earning a few $1,000s a week by simply sharing that travel link. They didn't have to go and get licensed to be a travel agent. They're simply sharing their travel link and they're earning commissions off of it. Road Ashore. Now this is one of my products. I've had to use this several times. I'm a single mom, I have 2 children. I've had car problems, like 3 times I had to call them. But the one I'm going to talk about was a few months ago. My son was coming from a birthday party very late. I went out to go get him out in Montgomery County, and it was something going on with my tire. I went to the gas station. I asked the guy in there, you know, if he could come out and look at it. He kind of just brushed me off like, we don't deal with that. You know, the air machine was down. I called Road Ashore. They came out. But before that happened, the owner of that gas station shut it down, locked it up, turned the lights off, and left me and my kids in that parking lot. Did not care. But thankfully I had Road Ashore. I was able to call them. They fixed the issue, and I was back on the road. You can market this service. You can use it yourself. If you use it yourself, it's a tax deduction because you need your car to do business. So again, you can write off your roadside assistance. If you don't have a business, you can't do that. Our cashback mall is free. You can offer it to people for free. You can use it yourself. If you already shop online, simply go through your cashback mall. You will get cash, you'll get discounts, cash back, and you earn commissions. If you shop yourself, you share with other people, you can earn commissions off of them shopping for free on that mall. Now it's about to be Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and all of that. So you can give this to people for free. You earn a commission off something they're already doing anyway. We have world-class compensation. We have the fastest pay and promotion system plus upfront residual income. Your first 2 sales, you advance from a marketing director to executive vice president. You will earn $8 for each person, plus you'll earn 25% on any services that they purchase in your bake shop. But it doesn't stop there. From then on, each referral, you will earn $28 each person you refer to myEcon's income shifting membership. And their first 2, you get $20, and their first 2, and their first 2, to infinity. There's no cap. You can earn unlimited $20 payments. You can earn up to $8 monthly residual on membership sales. So you get 3 people, that turns into 9, that turns into 27, that turns into 81, and so on and so forth. So residual income, if you're not familiar with the term, this is income you get over and over again. Your bills are residual, you pay them every month, so it makes sense to have residual income. One example of that is, let's say your cable service. They came out one time, they hooked you up, but yet every single month, on the same day, you pay that bill. Well, with myEcon, every single month, you refer a customer, you get paid month after month after month, residual. So let's say 1 week, your team, not just you, your team enrolls 10 people. That's $200 paid the next week. You get paid weekly. In total, your team enrolls $200. That's $3,500 a month. That's somebody's yearly salary. That monthly income is someone's salary. So now let's say your team does 25 a week. That's 500 that next week. 1,250 for the year. That's $10,000 a month in residual income. That's not enough for y'all? 100 people a week. $2,000 the next week. $5,000 for that year as a team. $40,000 per month. Now I don't know if there's anybody in here, but if you have, the desire to be a millionaire, to have wealth for your family, generational wealth, 250 people a week as a team. The next week, you get $5,000. For the year, you all enroll 12,500 people. Your monthly residual over $100,000. You have people that are doing 35, 10, 40, 100,000. They've done it. If it took you 10 years to do $100,000, would it be worth it? If it took you, for the 40,000, we have people that have done it 5 years or less. We have people done it in a year, 6 months. There's some people that have done it in 1 month. It's up to you and your goals. So you also receive 60% on personal individual retail sales. Those products we showed you, the Road Ashore, the ID Defender. You get 60% of those sales. You get 20% on your team. So as you're building that team and their team are purchasing those services, you get 20% overrides on top of that. You get upfront weekly pay, the next week commissions, and compounded residual income paid out every single month. So, sign up today and you receive training on how to correct your tax withholding to bring more income into your home. You get the smart credit system. This product by itself retails as $99.95. It's included in the income shifting membership. We show you how to minimize your taxes, and we give you training on the cash flow manager app to track your expenses, the cash flow strategist. We have training available, as I said before, meetings like this, online webinars, teleconferences. You get the debt elimination software that allows you to put in your debts, to recommend the order that you should pay it in, that'll decrease your debt, that'll decrease the amount of interest you pay, and that'll speed up your payment plan. You get the investment education, again, that makes you an informed investor when you go see a licensed financial advisor. And you get the valuable tax benefits. You now are able to unlock over 475 tax deductions by owning a home-based business. It also includes, if that wasn't enough, a personalized website plus our world-class business system and income shifting membership. It's a special going on right now for a limited time. It's valued to me at $1,000. Like, this would be worth $1,000. I pay that, no problem. It's not $9.99. It's not $5.99. It's not $1.99. It's only $27.95. I know some people pay more than that on Metro, get into work, gas, whatever. $27 one time, and then it's only $34.95 to maintain your income shifting membership that comes with all of these benefits. And guess what? Of course, that's tax deductible as well. So, in closing, I just wanted to share my story. Prior to myEcon, I was looking for a way to pay off debt, to make more money so I could pay off debt. And I was actually offered a part-time job where I would be making an extra $1,000 a month working weekends. And the problem was the shift was from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m., which meant no time to spend on the weekends with my children. Around about the same time, myEcon literally fell into the palm of my hand. I requested information and I got started. Within 21 days, I cash flowed $882. Within 6 months, working part-time from my phone and applying these strategies, I was cash flowing over $1,000, and I didn't have to go and pick up that part-time job. I was able to write off my lifestyle and everything I was able to do for my children. I made more money in 2017 than I did in 2016, yet I paid less taxes, and I nearly tripled my tax refund by being able to write off my lifestyle. Fast forward to today, I've been with myEcon a little under 2 years, and I have cash flowed over $80,000. So, if you're here today and you're looking for a way to make more money, to pay off debt, to minimize taxes, improve your credit, learn about investment, and so much more, I highly recommend that you get myEcon's income shifting membership. You apply the strategies, and you too will not recognize your life 1 year from now. And I look forward to hearing you guys' testimony next time. Thank you, guys.